Today we talk about substrate testing. And what are we testing? I made a new batch of leaf litter ready, so I'm testing everything. So if there's something really wrong with pesticides, I would already notice it. Hello, creature lovers, and welcome to the universe. Today we are testing substrate. Why are we testing substrate, and what are we testing? Pretty simple. I made a new batch of leaf litter ready. It's pretty fresh collected leaf litter in the fall or at the beginning of winter before the snow comes. And it's collected in a private property in someone's garden. And this is the big number one go-to rule in this case. If you collect anything outside, any kind of substrate, moss, rotten wood or anything, make sure you only collect on private property and make sure you have the permission to collect it. You can get in legal troubles and you can get in real big legal troubles if it's prohibited and you collect somewhere on state property or something like that, land from the government. And if you collect in banned areas like nature reservoirs, I wish you all the best. Yeah, with that being said, so this was the big disclaimer. And the next big thing is, why are we testing substrate? Pretty simple. Like I said, I only collect on private property where I have permission, where I know the people I'm collecting from. And I always ask if there are pesticides or fertilizers used, and everybody says no. So we are all humans, we all make mistakes, and it's pretty common you forget you have used something chemical in your garden in the beginning of the gardening year, and I come in the winter and ask you. So it can happen, of course, so I'm testing everything. Also, when I do flake soil, I use like wood pellets, briquettes for heating, for your house heating, and they are pretty cool. They are without any binding additives, no glue or something, just compressed birch and oak wood. So that's pretty easy to decompress, open up with some fluid and ferment it. But I don't know where it comes from. They say it's from Responsible Harvest, but I don't know, so I tested. And today, like I said, we're testing leaf litter. I'll show you what's inside. I'm pretty sure I'm kicking a lid again. Maybe I placed them here. And we're testing this new leaf litter that is pretty soft already, pretty decomposed, because I leave it in the bags and let it decompose a bit more. Then I chopped it with a leaf chopper, leaf blower. And there is one pretty important thing when it comes to testing substrate, and that is only one component at a time. As you can see, or in this case you cannot see, but you know, if you watched our other videos, I will tell you anyways, there is much more inside than leaf litter. We have moss, that's obvious because you can see it, and there is an organic topsoil, compost, and white rotten wood inside. And in this case, the only substrate or the only component I haven't used is the leaf litter. If something is bad with the leaf litter and animals die, I know it's the leaf litter. If I use two new components, I have no idea what component caused the deaths. So just one thing at a moment. And since we're already down there, how are we testing it? I mean, you can already see it. We have here about 60 panda kings. they will spill around pretty quick. And I already used the new leaf litter in the cricket box. So if there's something really wrong with pesticides, I would already notice it. And we have powder oranges. I prepared the bins like I always do. With cuberries, the substrate is a bit higher, a bit denser. There is more compost and topsoil inside. With the pruinosis, there is only a base layer of compost and topsoil, and the rest is leaf litter. What's important before you think you're through with testing the substrate, wait at least 1 week. If there aren't a lot of deaths inside the box, then the substrate is pretty safe. Yes, of course, there can be things that have long-term effects, but in reality, if they are alive after a week, the substrate is good. Flake soil is a different thing, but that's not the topic here. And you need to use a certain number. Yeah, I would say don't go under 30 to 40. I'm here about at 60 in each bin, because when you put in 10 animals and 10 animals die, I wish you all the best searching for them, looking for them. When there are 60 animals and you don't see a single one when you sift through the box, you know there's something wrong and you can watch out closer. As you see, I only feed calcium and proteins, no veggies or something. There is always a risk veggies are bad, so something with pesticides. So I also want to eliminate this danger or this thing that can give us a bad outcome or a wrong result. And one more point. I know, or I think, some of you will think that this is cruel to animals, using them for testing substrate. I would say no, it's not. It's responsible, because we have 40 boxes of isopods at the moment. We have about 10 bins of roaches, and we're using leaf litter in every bin. So if there is something bad with the substrate, only these 2 bins are breaking down. If you don't test your substrate, or if we would not test our substrate and put that in 60 boxes, we have a massive die-off. So I call it responsible. But I know it's a controversial topic. And besides that, nothing more to say for me. If you want to discuss it, put it in the comments. Want to hear your opinion. Pretty curious what you say about it. Wish you all the best. Have a great 3 days and see you in the universe. Bye-bye.